Good morning, my awesome friends and followers. Thank you, thank you for joining me this morning where we talk about non-bullshittery things with transparency. And there's a lot of things been happening over the last 24 hours. And I'm going to start off by saying thank you again. Thank you to all of you who have supported Carla at Carla's Antics new YouTube channel. 1.3k she has now, and I'm elated for her. She will be receiving her stuff hopefully on Friday, her new tripod and microphone and all different things she needs to get her channel up and running. So thank you. Yeah, wow. So messages coming in last night. Yeah, it seems that Harry and Meghan attended a World Series LA Dodgers baseball game and they were booed in the crowd. I mean, why would you put yourself out there again? It doesn't make sense. It's like they have no accountability for their actions and they don't understand that they're fucking globally hated. I mean, yes, we're going to move to the US away from the paparazzi. Yes, because the paparazzi killed my mother, blah, 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 blah. Fucking hell. And they would go at the opening of a crisp packet to anything, wouldn't it? Red. All you gotta do is, honestly, you could lay a red carpet out into a fucking sewer and they'd be like, Harry, red carpet, let's go. Fucking, it's just, anyway, it is, yeah. A bit dubious though. I've had a lot of messages come in last night. Yes, I have, yes. Now, I will be honest with you. See, whenever you are in the public eye, you get a lot of criticism and you got to take it with a pinch of salt. You really do got to take a pinch of salt. Every so often though, because we're normal human beings, YouTubers are ordinary people, but because we're normal human beings, we get criticism left, right and centre, and you've got to take it, as I said, with a pinch of salt. But when it becomes abusive constantly, you take it with a pinch of salt. But when the abuse gets to a certain level and it keeps coming and coming, every so often, you fucking snap. And you say things in the heat of the moment, but you don't mean them. You say things in the heat of the moment. And you've just got to get past that. You've got to acknowledge when you get things wrong. You've got to keep moving. Yeah. But anyway, it is what it is. Yeah. But always have a good team around you to watch your back, to keep an eye on things. Yeah, people that are going like this here, it's okay, Trev, you keep going that direction and just keep an eye out to see what's coming. Yeah. And whenever big YouTubers with over 100,000 subscribers join your channel as a member, it's not because they like you. It's not because they like your content. They always have ulterior motives. Just bear that in mind. Anyway, so we've heard in the news in the UK about the constant attacks, the constant thieving arseholes that come from abroad. They come in here to our communities, they cause havoc, and yet our government protects them. The police protect them. The police protect them. And when you speak out about them, you get labelled as a racist. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I am gladly and I am happy. I'm happy to be labelled a racist if it means sticking up for the people in my community. And I don't give a shit what anyone thinks. I will take that and I will wear that with a badge of honour. Because round here, I've got an Indian lady lives across the road. Won't tell you her name in case people Google her. Lovely lady over there. I've got a guy next. I won't explain my neighbourhood, but everyone here works together and they're wonderful people and we all chill and we have drinks together and we've all got the same worries. And that is about these dangerous males, not females, because they're never females, these dangerous males that keep coming in, not to our community, but to communities around us. And we are worried. We've all got the same worries. So, and if we all sit down and talk about it, we solve things. Yeah. So if people want to label you something because they don't understand your thought process, let them do it. Let them do it. Talking of attacks, Kirsty Gallagher. She's a Sky Sports presenter. She talks about football, talks about sports. She's a super, super attractive lady. Very intelligent and very glamorous. Has just spoke out about her walking through London at 7 p.m. at night in a lit area and being attacked by a male who kicked her like a football. She says She was in shock. 2 other ladies came across to make sure she was okay. But that is sad when you're walking through London and you're not safe. Isn't that shameful behaviour? And that's down, truthfully, to the Metropolitan Police for not giving a shit. They would, every time an attack happens on a white British person, the Metropolitan Police throw money behind protecting mosques and Muslim communities. Why are you having to protect those communities? Is it because most of the attacks are coming from there and eventually there's going to be like a steam pot explode like a pressure cooker and people are going to descend in those communities to sort it out? The UK is on the brink of every man about to fucking snap. And that's down to lack of action. And you know what? There's a lot of innocent people in Muslim communities that have done nothing wrong and agree with the way they go around their daily life. But there's always a sector that just take it too far. It's shameful behaviour. What have I got here? Oh, the Chancellor, Rachel Thieves. I got that name right from the start, didn't I? Rachel Thieves. Yeah. She's now sent the Prime Minister an apology to say, listen, I'm really, really sorry that I rented out my house without a licence and I did this wrong, you know, and I am the Chancellor, you know, and I'm the one that puts up and down the different type of budgets and stuff, and I'm really sorry. I mean, have we not seen that everyone in the Labour Party are thieving bastards? Look, and it's all about houses, no? They're like, yes, the Tories are terrible, wait till we get in. I mean, the whole, do you know what? 70, I think it's just under 75. Under 75% of the cabinet has been replaced in a year because they've all been corrupt or fraudulent in one way or another, or ethics. It's shocking, isn't it? Being gaslit. Being gaslit. But it is what it is, everyone. Yeah. And I'm hearing, yesterday I mentioned about a great royal journalist called Rebecca English. Well, it's now being battered around the different royal people. Richard Eden, Rebecca English, and vice versa, different people. That the reason why the Prince of Wales, William, wants Andrew gone from the Royal Lodge is to make sure that the future of the king and the monarchy are in a safe environment when he brings his kids up in his chosen house. He doesn't want Andrew or Fergie anywhere around him as distractions, because the media would be having to go at them and it'd be distractions from trying to achieve what he wants to achieve. And with the King Charles, sitting for 3 years, him in hand, should he go? Should, Andrew don't want to go, Andrew you will go, Andrew don't want to go, I remember the King Charles, but 3 years of bullshit. Williams jumped straight in and went, right, Papa. I suggest he probably spoke like that. Papa, if Andrew's not willing to leave within the next week or 2 weeks, then the minute I get into power and take the throne, I'm going to strip Princess Eugenie and Beatrice of their titles. I'm going to get rid of them. So either Andrew leaves or his daughters lose everything. So William has given them an ultimatum, which has made people panic. And rightly so, because Charles is weak. Charles has no backbone, no spine. So William had to sort of go, listen, Papa, get rid or I'm getting rid of them. And it's forced him. In fact, I'm hearing that Andrew should be gone. By this time next Friday, Andrew should be gone from the Royal Lodge. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. And I seen a bit this morning. Now listen, I don't like the Timu Prince, Harry, but I am going to say this in his defence. I never thought I'd ever say that, but there we go. Harry has appeared on a podcast recording. I don't think it's fully out yet, but there's little clips being put out. And the podcast host asked him questions that he wrote in his book. And it was about Papa gave me a clothing allowance. And it wasn't really a high clothing allowance, and I had to get my casual wear from TK Maxx and stuff, and pokes fun at him. And then he asked Harry, can you do an American accent? And Harry's like, oh, what part of America, blah, blah, blah. And Harry does American accent. But the spin being put on this now, and you have to be honest, the spin being put on this now is Harry tries to talk like an American. He didn't. I've seen the bits that I've been shown, and he was asked, can you do an American accent? And he went and tried an American accent. So even though I don't like the little prick, I'm not going to go out there and go, have you heard Harry trying to pretend he's American? He's not pretending he's American. He was asked, could he speak like that? And he did it. So before you see all these YouTubers put out these spins about Harry's pretending to be American, he's fucking not. Okay? Wait till you see the proper podcast and then make your own conclusions rather than people put out their own shit about it. Do you know what's really fucking got on my tits at the minute? Sydney Sweeney. Now, she went against the woke, and it's brilliant. She's done some good stuff. I want to point that out. But her aspirations are to play James Bond. And I'm like, Sydney, put the brakes on. Stop. James Bond is a male role. I don't care what any of you think out there. James Bond is a male role. Ian Fleming designed him to be a spy. A spy that was just this awesome individual that just floated in and out of situations, dressed immaculately with Dickie Boo suits and all, always never got a bit of dirt on him. No, he didn't run around in high heels on a fucking skirt. Okay, let's just put a stop to that nonsense. Okay, we can't do that. Sydney, stick to what you're good at. I know you're a good actress. You do good stuff, but leave the James Bond the role alone. It's not Jane Bond, is it? And before I go, I'll leave you with this one. Listen, this one is probably... I know what side you're going to believe here. So, the Epping guy, right? The guy who got released by mistake. The Epping sexual attacker, predator, got released by mistake. The police made a mistake. Major manhunt to try and find this guy. Now, this guy, believe it or not, when he was being released, he questioned it. This is what he's saying. He said, I did question it. I wanted, are you sure? And they went, yeah. And as they were letting him out, I says, but I've only just been sentenced. And they were like, well, no. And they pointed him to the train station, right? Now, this guy is saying, now, the reason why he was walking around, right? Nonchalantly, is that a word? Yeah, walking around, just casually walking around, is because he actually believed he was being released. He actually went to the police and go, I've been released, but I've just been sentenced. But no, off you go. Now, the police are denying this. The police are going, he never came to the police to say are you sure he should be released? No. So the police are, now, and this is weird, because I believe that migrant before I believe the police, and I think we all do. The police have made that many mistakes and they're so incompetent that we now believe that anything they say is a lie. So when he's saying, I tried to hand myself in, the police are going, no, he didn't, never come in on ears. Yeah, of course you're going to deny it, police, aren't you? I mean, you're incompetent. The UK police forces are mostly incompetent. It's quite clear the prison service is, isn't it? Wow. I mean, look at Northern Ireland. When you release the terrorists and lock up the tweeters, you realise that you're in the wrong side of fucking history, don't you? Shameful behaviour. Anyway, listen everyone, I'm going to shoot on. Again, at the end of this video, I am going to link on the top of the comments to this video. I'm going to pin the link to Carla, my awesome friend's new YouTube channel, and I would appreciate it if you've supported her. Other than that, have a wonderful day everyone, and stay safe.